If all are ready, let us depart for reunion in the Azim Steppe. From here we will turn north until we arrive at a cave, through which we must pass in order to reach the Azim Steppe. Lys and Gosetsu have already gone ahead. We should carry on as well. Well, there's no need to rush. There's no... Oh, okay. All right. I guess there is need to rush. To the Azim Steppe. That's cool looking. It's like a giant...
I remember the emptiness. Vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes.
That looks like a hand. Like fingers.
A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on. In search of hope. In search of him.
The new leader of the rebellion. Minato! I give you the Azim Steppe, Jake. But I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, it is not much further. I don't know why, but I get so giddy when I see other Aura running around. They're very, very cute. Is it just me, or is everyone here Xaela? Oh, those dumplings look amazing! Your brothers and sister, your people! I don't think he's realized yet. Wait, what? When it was showing the town, I was like, just giddy because I was like, I don't know what it is, but it's so cute seeing a whole bunch of other auras. Very quickly, this place is becoming one of my favorites. I kept walking this direction because I wanted to attune to the aetherite before I forgot, and then I get distracted by something and start walking back. I've already attuned to this aetherite? What? I don't remember attuning to it. I am terribly distracted, clearly. Clearly, I have no clue what's happening right now. Hey, Agiri, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Xaela here, aren't there? The Azim Steppe has been the home to the nomadic tribes of the Xaela since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts determined through ritual combat. What? People from many tribes gather in reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately. Jake, why don't you speak to some of the merchants here? Organs too. Hearts, livers, brains. Or a brace of blood sausages, if you desire only a snack. Oh, a doman? Poor meat they make. That's good, domans. I jest. Ah, the doman. I know whom you seek. He comes and goes with the mole girl. Though I could not describe her, I only know that she is mole because I heard them talking as they passed. Have you seen anyone from the mole tribe? You don't happen to be from the mole tribe, would you? You take me for a mole? I am Aronia. Compare me not with one so weak and lowly. Oh, I'm so sorry. I totally did not mean to offend you. Serena? Yes, I am mole. My name is Serena. May I help you? We found one from the mole tribe.
How goes the search? Any luck?
Oh yes, lots of luck. She's got a great outfit.
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master.
She knows Hien. It's great.
Well met, Serena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
You seek Hien, yes? I know where he may be.
The Kami are merciful. My Lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
You are come sooner than expected. My blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
Your blade, preferably.
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight.
But are you?
The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them?
Wonder how he got the scar on his shoulder. If that was in a fight with, in his last fight. If that was the near-death wound that he received.
You giddy! Gosetsu! And,
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation, to oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Oh, goodness. You need to stop that. Stop.
Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Serena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude.
Oh, he's got a scar up here, too. That's awesome. We should have given him a bow, so.
It would be my honor to fight by your side.
The honor is ours. You're the legendary leader. Oh, I like
have made
this
my
sword.
decision. Yugiri, I bid you return to Yanxia and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of a Xaela army.
Nice. But you're not Xaela.
You mean to participate in the Nardam?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardam and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Xaela I can.
It's a pretty good idea.
Furthermore, by championing the mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, Yugiri. But take heart. I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
Carry him on your back.
Once more, I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
I think they seem to be pretty okay by themselves right now.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
He's gonna be king of both!
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
He knows how to give a speech, that's for sure. That's awesome. Now we get to actually look at this place during the day. And man, music is really good. So, you too have heard of the Nardam, the great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in the Nardam. But, lack of precedent notwithstanding, I think we would have a good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nardam. And when they take to the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to the mole... Ilo, where Serena and her people have made camp for this season. Yeah, because they're nomadic, so their tribes are going to move around anyway. Whoa, this place is huge! This is a massive area. Use your compass! I refuse. To the northwest. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Nom 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 nom. It's time to fly. Whee! Whee! Oh. Because we were in combat. Anyone feel like raising someone from the dead? Thank you for leading us here, Hien. I am told you have a knack for making an excellent first impression, Jake. Why don't you lead the way? At last, the traveler comes. At least I should... Oh, I wanted to bow. I meant to bow, but I right-clicked, so immediately went in conversation.
Tamarun Hatun, Serena, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
It's grandmother.
You know us?
The gods know you, child, as do the stars in the heavens which shone bright at your coming.
Clearly you're an astrologist.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
So it's said like U-T-U-N, Utun, but it's like Udgun, Udgun, Utun.
I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe.
It gives culture.
To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardum, as a warrior of the Mall. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardum, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Serena. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
I don't mean to call your tribe weak and useless, but that's kind of what I've done.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. As Hartun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardum.
Ah, thank you. We get to fight too.
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
When it came to, the gods willing this, I just finished the book 2 in the Wheel of Time.
You. Wait,
And I was gonna say,
I would have words.
the wheel weaves as the wheel wills, so.
A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare.
This is prophecy.
Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end.
I'm not sure I completely follow.
Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
I do travel to this realm through a portal called Final Fantasy XIV. A traveler of worlds. Man, this is where like being a part of the expansions that open at the time would just be so cool because you get to explore new things together. Thank you all for coming and for offering to fight with us in the Nardum. Though I still fear our chances grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Mole, there is a trial you must overcome. Before we speak of such things, there is another more pressing matter. We must treat you to a great feast. Oh, we get another feast! It's feast day again! Let's go! We already talked about our feast and the troubles we have with feasts. She does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. I mean, we had a cup of hot cocoa. I think we're okay. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we lure Gulo Gulo to slaughter with entrails. To slaughter with, you're slaughtering them with entrails? Perhaps you could be one to do this? I don't think entrails are a very good weapon. Give over the entrails, Serena. We will bring you a bounty of meat. So she just has them in her pocket. All right, then. Yeah, I just got a pocket full of entrails for you. Oh, they're bait. Oh, okay. Thank you. I was a little confused. The watchtowers of Mol Ilo are still visible in the distance. Seems unlikely they'd venture this close. No, that's a terrible idea. He said that they were good with water. They liked water, and they wanted to be away from civilization. All right, you know what? Let's set up one here. There's a Gulo Gulo. Oh, have you used all your bait? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. There's only 4, which is not that many. Oh, it would seem that at the very least you are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. My part, I slew 6 gulo. As for Jake, with the meat of 4 did he return. Congratulations, my lord, you are the victor. Oh, there you have it. I shall try not to let it go to my head. I know better than to expect the hawk to show his talents on a whim. Nay, when the time comes, I expect you will prove yourself more than my match. This deadweight party members are ruining everything for me. It's just, you can't get good party members these days, so what can you do? Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south, across the bridge. Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. Oh, yeah. Look at them. We talked to all 4 of them. Lise, look how much dung we have. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought we'd gather it a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. Again. Hien talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep, but I do not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place, and the people in it. And maybe the things too. But more than that, it's the history. The traditions, the words. The stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before, and everything that comes after. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine. But it's important to Hien, and to me. Which is why she's always trying to go back to her homeland. Or she just cares a lot about her homeland. Some call the moles fools for listening to the elder gods. But it is our way. Our pride. Our nation? Something like that. It's something precious that you and others share. And that no one can ever take from you. We can talk more about that later. It's time to go home. Doorbay is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go ahead and let Serena know how we got on? Aw, she's fallen asleep. Let's hope we get a full feast.
She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Where's the crackling of the fire? This experience is not complete without the of the fire. Oh, they're practicing. My money is on Hien.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
Aww. Had a little too close to home.
Feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty, had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword. And so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward.
Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
The
a man
father
should not
figure.
be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. Ah, the mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
I love their like father-son relationship dynamic they have. I like the No Secrets Team comrades, just to be like, we are comrades. We're a team. We're friends.
Quite right. Which makes me think you should join us next time. I dare say you have a secret or two of your own to share.
Oh, just you wish. I'm an open book, except for all the things that we're not going to talk about, such as the elegant tech that's hidden away that Alize discovered and we're not supposed to tell anyone about. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same. What better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the mole? And I think we will do that next time. And I don't know if any of you who joined later have gone back to watch a bunch of the old stuff. If you have, that's good on you. That's a lot of content to work through. I highly recommend watching Holo's recaps because they're shorter and do a really good job of summarizing things. While there's the in-game comrades, there's also all of you that I feel as our adventuring comrades. So it's a great fellowship. All right, that's just all I'm trying to say. It's a great fellowship.